Traders, what's going on? What's going on? That Bitcoin price is blowing my mind, like same like all those highs. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. But one thing what we have to understand, we are the traders. Price is going higher, all good. Price is going lower, all good. For us, because we trade in the price action. We are not the holders. If you're holders, that means there is something different else. That means you are investor, not trader. So price was creating this double momentum zone. Price tried to break higher, fail, break the previous low, retest it, and going lower. Price is here. Overall, this week is something's gonna happen. I was holding this huge trade here, then my re-entry, take profit done. I'm holding right now my yesterday trades, Dow Jones. I'm holding this one, and overall I'm holding the oil trades. I'm still inside this oil trade here. I'm still holding this one. So what was gold? So last week, what was gold doing? So gold was pressing, get rejected in the previous rejection, major lows, break the new major low, and now the price is here, making the low, breaking the low. Here we have momentum to push higher. Price is going above that retest, making this W pattern here. Price action want to hold that W pattern but fail. Now we have the opportunity zone. Price is breaking now the W lows, the lows where the W was holding the foundation level of the W pattern. The price action was breaking the lows, retest back in the previous major low, and opportunity zone, and get rejection. After rejection, it's a Friday night too, the price get fixed. You see the price is bouncing equally between this price action in the Monday morning bumps, breaking the lows, retesting that zone here, breaking, retest, and now bounce, and price is going lower and lower and lower. Right now the prices get rejected in this area, so the price action is break this one, or we get rejected and start going back on those lows. When the price going above, price is going back this area here. Price want to go back this area here at least, and then overall price want to go back in this area. So the price can get rejected here, or price is going and start going higher, or even price can get rejected here too and going lower again. It's all possibility. That's why we have to be patient and just wait what the information is the price action shows to us. Oil looks good. I'm not re-entering inside those price action because that's a lifetime trade there. But overall price looks good. High time frame, we have bounce back, we have the second bounce back, push downside, push downside, push downside, pushing downside, pushing and pushing downside. The price is right now here between the major zones. When this is going day profit will be super awesome. So why I was taking that trade, so previously price is just amazing what was happening in the first time. We have this major zone, price was going higher, making the minor ones retest the major one, respected, going back here. What was happening inside here, price action, ding ding, going above, retest, going going above retest, all the way up, going above retest, all the way up, going above retest. Now we don't have this retest here, we just break above and price action is just going higher, higher, higher. This was my previous buy, and the reason was we make this equal high zone here, and the price didn't have retest here. Price now was going higher, breaking the highs, and now the price is pulling back. And what we see, the price was retest, second retest super nicely, but one thing, the price was creating the pattern, and inside the pattern we have the principle here. So the price action was creating W pattern high here, and the momentum zone. And now let's zoom in. What was happening? The price is, we have the W high, the price is holding the lows. The price is holding the lows and try to break higher, and if we see now, the price action was breaking the higher, and now we have this manipulation candlestick. What was happening? The price was breaking the highs, and the price was holding the lows. So what was happening? We break the W high super nicely here, and what was happening? The price was going after the close retest on the momentum zone. That was my entry, all the way up to the 44,000 psychology level. And now what the price action is doing, holding the lows and breaking the highs. So that entry was, so one thing what I was waiting was the price action retesting the lows. So one thing what I didn't want to see is price is breaking under and starting breaking the lows, especially on this previous rejection high. So other thing what I was waiting or looking was price action retest, and then we're gonna go higher. But now was the understanding one thing, the price action was retesting the lows, and now we have this healthy candlestick what was breaking the previous candlestick wick high. Soon as when this candlestick was closed, I opened my trades. Stop loss was the second retest. So let's say stop loss was the second retest when the price want to retest the second time. But right now I was thinking this retest is already enough to price move up. That was entry and still holding that. Bit volume coming on in here, and they profit is 45,000. So another psychology level, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Bitcoin right now is just breaking the highs. My take profit was 880,000 psychology level. This was nice re-enter here. So this was the original entry. The price was breaking the highs, holding the lows. Price is breaking the major high, retest, holding the lows, breaking the highs, holding the lows, breaking the highs, holding the lows, breaking the highs, and holding the lows, and price is just going higher and higher. So what was happening here in that price action, when the price was making the new range of the price action, of the price structure, we have now the high and the low. So the price action is holding this low here. So first we create this holder. We have this wick a little bit down, but it's not super crazy. And now the price is holding that low, holding this low, holding this low, holding the low, holding the low, and price action is going higher. And now the price action was breaking the major high here. Now the price making the bounce downsides and making the second bounce downsides. So now the price action, again, what was happening, the price is holding the lows, and now what was happening in the minor structure inside this price action, price was shooting up. What was happening? The price action was breaking the previous minor structure highs. Here we have the momentum zone, what was going through this high, and now here what was happening, price was retesting the minor low, bounce, breaking again highs here. Price action was breaking the highs. I was waiting the retest back to the momentum zone, stop loss under this week low here, and that was the trades, and day profit was 80000 in here. Same thing what was the previous, the longer trades. So what was price doing again? We have this now original high, price is creating the lows, breaking the highs, holding the lows, breaking the highs, bounce. If you look closely, looks like price is breaking the lows, but right now patient again, next movement, price was breaking the major highs here, and after that price is creating the lows, breaking the highs again, breaking the highs again, holding the lows, breaking the highs, and gone. So one thing what we have to understand, through the patience, just wait what the price action is actually tells you. When the price is breaking the highs and holding the lows, there is no chance you start selling somewhere. Like there is how many trades right now can happen in this price action all the way. How many trades can happen inside this price action all the time? I see multiple trades there, 10 trades at least. And what was happening? Price is breaking the highs, holding the lows. Price is breaking the highs, holding the lows, all the way to the up. So if we want to sell somewhere here, so my question will be like, why you want to sell here? What is the reason? Because when the price is breaking the highs and holding lows, what is the reason why you want to sell there? Now you have to start asking some questions in your own personal psychology or philosophy, because if you start selling somewhere here, there is something wrong. There is something very wrong. We have to be patient, because you have to understand the market makers are much smarter, and they move the market. They know exactly what's going on. So I'm pretty sure even maybe here people want to maybe sell or somewhere here. People start selling. I'm pretty sure maybe people here want to buy, maybe, or I don't know, maybe a buy here. I don't get anymore those kind of flashbacks what I was seeing, how the market structure was when I was completely beginner back in the days. But I can see somewhere maybe start selling here and then get stop out, maybe start selling here and get stop out, or something similar. That's why we have to understand the patterns what we build, how we're gonna trade, because you're building your own edge, and through that edge you are making the trades. So for just example of something, how I'm trading or how I'm seeing something. So first of all, let's say our first level, what we have holder. We was talking about holder, we know what's going on, and now this holder is going. So what is inside that holder? Inside that holder is the momentum zone. Inside that holder is opportunity zone. Inside that holder is the box of information. And now you can amplify those things with your own principles. What is good and what is bad. That's how you're building your edge. You're looking all the time deeper and deeper and deeper you see those details, and you're looking deeper and deeper. And if you think you cannot handle that, that's why the trading take years to developing the skill set. It takes years and years. You see, we start here. Let's say this is the major zone, this is the minor zone, and that's the micro zone. So what is happening here? In the major zone we have one zone. In the minor zone we have 3 zones, and in the micro zone we have 6 zones. You see how the one principle is going, and through that you can calculate your own edge. Something, the principle is going through that. There is going to be like, I don't know, 10% or maybe 25% or 30% is something what is supporting your thoughts. And this is maybe like 5%, maybe 7%, 9%, maybe 2%, and then maybe like minus 10%. Something is disrespecting heavily. And then this is gonna be like here, let's say 35 long, and oh, this is actually 5, sorry. And then 65 short. And that's how you're building up your momentum. So your momentum is right now 65 to the short. That's mean you're founding your holders, everything what is supporting short. And soon as when the price is there, you take your opportunity. And stop loss is gonna be the last week low, the last candlestick body low. Oh, sorry, high in short. If you're going short, last week high, last week candlestick body high, or let's say when the candlestick is like pretty intense there, you can use the candlestick same thing with let's say the Fibonacci here. Let's say you can you can chop the candlestick, like let's say that's your entry here, let's say that's your entry here, this one, and now you can put like this one, or maybe this one here, the 618. That's everything developing. There is millions of possibilities in this market what you can do, and every single one can do. That's how deeper you go, more you see the details, and those details are helping you a lot on the journey. When you're following the journey, it's necessary. We have to understand one thing: this is the job, and right now that's the job what pays basically whatever you want in this life. That's the job. It's not the job what you're going 9 to 5 and you're making your every month salary and then you just live your life. That is the job, but everything what is needed, that here you get. You let's say your mom is need a new car. You go here, you trade, and you're gonna give your mom a new car. That's the thing. And you think it's easy? It's not easy. Years. For me, I can say straight away, if you're a beginner, it takes 3 to 5 years. But now is the one thing what we have to understand. So 3 to 5 years. Why I say 3 to 5? Because there is something again what we have to understand. If you are 100% in, you are disciplined and you are gonna do it. You're not gonna give up. You are the warrior. That's mean you're gonna master the trading 1 to 3 years. That's equal 2 years your free time. 3 minus 5, it's 2 years. If you are 100% in, you not give up, you are the warrior. You're gonna master the trading mindset with the 3 years. And what was happening, the life is gonna reward you with 2 extra years. But now let's say if you're like, oh yeah, 5 years, okay, I gonna take easy. 5 years, why not? It's gonna happen after 5 years. you are still learning that, because you was looking to a big picture. You were like, oh, 5 years, come on, I have so much time, I take super easy. And then 5 years later you are like, I didn't learn anything, I'm still beginner, I'm still losing the trades, I'm still doesn't even make the funded account. So that's the thing what I was calculating back in days when I started trading. I'm gonna inside here, because if I'm gonna make it, the life is gonna reward me 2 extra years what was the original plan of 3 to 5 years. But if you're going in and if you take it hard, you hit it hard, you are the warrior, you not give up, that's the reward what you get already, more. The reward is already the trading tool. You have now this tool to go and discover the world, and now you have 2 extra years. Like, if this is not motivation right now here, I have some serious thoughts right now, if it's not that motivation. Come on. The only thing what is how you can master trading is not give up, go and do the back testing, learn what the, let's say right now Bitcoin, learn how the Bitcoin is moving, learn the behavior, learn how many retests this price action is doing when we break the structure, learn the behavior, learn the patterns, how it's move, everything. Just like back in the days what I was doing when I started trading, we didn't have right now you have to buy. Back in the days it was all free when I started trading. I was going years ago. I remember in gold I was going back in the 70s. I was doing all the way back to the current time 2 weeks later. Soon as when I was current time, I was trading everything and going straight back and do it again and do it again. Same with the GJ, same with the oil, all the time, again and again. And I have notebooks, loads of notebooks. Just I was like, oh what, the notebook's already full. Okay, next one. Full. Okay, next one. Just write it all down, say it out loud, read. Then you hear it's all building up. It's necessary. If you just hear and watching something, it's not gonna do a lot. That's exactly the same thing what they say with the principle here, 3 to 5 years, but you can make it 1 to 3 years. Like 2.5 years later, I start making the first profits. 2 years later, I made my first funded account. Before that, I was losing a lot. I was losing my own money. I was losing the funded accounts. I was doing some stupidity things, to be honest. But that's your learning curve. We have to do that. We have to feel those things our own skin, and that's how we learn it. We have to learn it. Otherwise, if you continue doing those things, you're not gonna learn on your mistakes, and you're just going deeper. And if you don't have support around you, the spiritual support or something what is supporting your thoughts, you're gonna be broken. The trading is gonna destroy you. You're gonna be gambler, and your life is gonna be miserable, super miserable, if you don't take it seriously. The warrior mind needs a warrior body, hard discipline. It's not, of course, if you start, it's hard. 1 year later, 2 years later, it's all muscle memory now. It's automatic thinking. Your chakras is open. It's not, your chakras are not anymore asking in your body, hey man, we want to do that, we want to do that, we want to do that. No, your body, your mind, your body structure, your skeleton structure, they are all trusting. It's trust there. And then you get the last answer in your mind. It's not necessary anymore to think more and more and more, otherwise you're overthinking. That's why you have to build a muscle memory. Just do it, and just do it. And then it's gonna be the muscle memory. Like right now, all those details what we've been talking about, like when I'm trading on my own, I'm not, maybe I'm using one line or something like that, or maybe one box and that's it. I'm not doing those lines at all. I'm doing right now because I'm doing the YouTube. I'm talking about stuff, and I'm leaving those lines here because that's the lines what we're talking about. And now you guys see how those lines are playing out. Like this one here, what was happening? We have the major low, minor low, the micro high and micro low. What was price action doing? What we see here, respect, 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 respect. Here we have some kind of little bit manipulation, but if you zoom in, what you see here, the price is holding, bounce here, and the price is back up, and what you see, the price action was breaking the previous highs. Come on, if you are if you start selling here, you get stopped out. The next candlestick is just gonna break in the highs. Like the entry was me here, price was breaking highs, and now the price was breaking the all previous micro pattern high, retest on the micro low here. And what was happening, the price is going above, retest on the momentum or the level holder, retest and start going. Like, the thing is, if you build your edge and all your principles and they are muscle memory, the trading is gonna be super smooth because you are not thinking anymore. Like when I'm opening the chart every single day, I'm not thinking about absolutely anything. I'm not forcing, I'm not doing absolutely anything. I'm just looking, and what is happening. So what my mind is doing, I'm looking those rejection points, and now I'm not thinking about those rejection points. I'm just looking those things, and then my mind is thinking himself. So what was reason behind that? I'm not thinking about that, because soon as when you start thinking about that, I'm forcing something, and I don't want to do that, because most likely if you force something, force trades or even your personal life, the things are going opposite side if you force something. What I'm doing is I'm just gathering information. I'm following their journey, I'm gathering information, I'm feeling how the price action is building the momentum, building the motivation. I'm seeing how the price action is disrespecting or respecting the discipline. I see what the price action want to do, what is the original plan, what's the OG pattern. I'm gathering those informations, what is building something bigger up, let's say in here. So all the way the price was going down here, and here was my trades. You know, as soon as when the price was breaking the previous highs here, all the way when the price was pulling back here, that was what I was gathering information, because when the price is breaking the highs, most likely we don't want to sell against the trend. That's one strong principle. What is the OG original principles? And soon as when the prices get the first soon as when the price get the first respect here, you see how the price is respecting the previous micro high, price is respecting the previous micro low, the previous micro high, breaking the highs, and now we have the deeper pullback. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the deeper pullback. That doesn't mean the price is gonna go in the short. It is very possible, but in that scenario right now, it wasn't because of the previous major movements. And price didn't have to go and retest the minor low and major low, because it wasn't necessary. Because they are working all together. Those zones, this zone and this zone, all this area right now here, they are working together. They build up the foundation level, they build up the discipline, they build up the momentum. The price action don't have to retest. We don't have to retest. It's not necessary. So when the price action is doing right now here start going up, that's mean the price is respecting your own lows. Let's say you wanna how we gonna say that? Let's say you're outside and you wanna do, let's say, 10 muscle ups. You wanna do the 10 muscle ups, and now you start doing and you're gonna do your 10 muscle ups. What's that mean? That mean the first when you walk outside and you was thinking about I'm gonna do a 10 muscle up. That mean your mind is making this strong foundational pattern to hold now your 10 muscle ups in your mind. And now you're making. That mean that's the same thing. That's your own thoughts. That's your foundational levels. Where was your thoughts? Let's say you're walking outside and you're walking in the gym right now or the street workout place. And here you start thinking about that. So that's mean that's a level where your thoughts are, and now those thoughts are foundational. It's concrete, it's solid, strong. And now you're walking all the way to in the bar, in the workout place, and now in here, soon as when your mind is back in that place, you start doing first pull up, second one, third one, fourth one, done all the way and done. 10 muscle ups, done. That's the same thing. The price action is respecting his own thoughts. And that's the reason why we don't have to go and retest that. The meaning behind that is the price action is ready to go higher. It's healthy. It's discipline. There is the motivation, and there is the story, the journey behind it. Because we have the major price action. The major structure break here. Because we have this is the major information. Now we have to just pull back and going. And I'm pretty sure this pullback is even Fibonacci pullback here. Yeah, it is. 618 is even the major 61, and this was the. Ooh, yeah. So maybe this explanation was a little bit too heavy, but that's the truth. That's how you have to understand your own thinkings and thoughts too. When you start thinking something, you start building some kind of foundational level, and now if your thinking is changing to the pure action, you have some solid ground where you start doing. Same with your daily discipline. 100 push-ups. You woke up, first thing you're gonna do it. And that's the thing. That's a very simple human mind, and that's how your mind is working every single day. Absolutely every single day. What's going on here? We get some. Ooh. I get. Looks like I get to stop out soon. So what's going on? What's happening with this price action, with this FIB here right now? Get rejection on the psychological support, psychological holder. We have rejection and breaking the lows. You know, it's not very good. So most likely get stop out here. The price can go back in this original 44.00. The price can go back here, or even the price can even do like bounce and then just stop me out and then go. No problem for that. 82.05. Price making double highs. 69. GJ breaking that. What silver is doing? Silver is back here too. Oh, here, super good example. Actually, it's the same example what was gold doing. So I was already talking about. I see straight away that same thing. It's just amazing. So here, what was happening? If you look in the price action a little bit here, we have the major zones here, and now boom, price was breaking the major zones. Now the price is bouncing in this bottom here above it and making the W structure. And what's the W structure? To hold this price up, it's the W structure here, but that's the same with what we just talking about with the gold. But this is more beautiful. And now the price give up, bounce, and breaking the W holders. You see the main holder here, where the price was holding, bounce, price was holding here, and now what you see, the price action was breaking the lows, pullback, breaking the lows, retest, and bounce, and going downside, breaking them lows here. Very good. Same with gold. Gold is here, same thing. Anyway, elders, youngsters are gonna finish today. Good information. Write down. Take your notebook. It is absolutely important to write stuff down, and it's important if you write something down, read out loud, then you can hear what you write down, because more you can gather is better. If you're just thinking in your mind, and what you're gonna do is just thinking in your mind. But now if you write your things down, what is happening? You're seeing what you write down, and you're writing down with your hands. You know, you're building something there. And now if you're reading out loud, you're thinking, you're writing down, you're seeing this thing, and now you're reading out loud, and now you're hearing back again. There is much more behind that. Do we just think? You're just looking at, oh, what is that candlestick? What is that? Say exactly the same thing. Just write it down, read it out loud. It is you're gathering more there. You understand what is behind that. You're listening yourself. You're listening your thoughts. It's more. It's necessary to do. It's necessary to build this kind of discipline. Same thing with the candlestick. Go take the candlestick Bible, the most simple thing. It is in my Discord. Just look it, write it down, print it out, do some drawings there, or just look what this candlestick's actually doing. The healthy, the body, impulse, up, down, breaking, rejection, shadows, rejection highs, rejection lows, and all those things. It is very important. It is absolutely important to understand what is going on here, and to start understanding. It's just work. Like every single thing. If you're going right now, what's the school name? I don't know how it's called in English. Maybe the primary school. Let's say you wanna learn something, IT, mathematics, something like that. How long is the school? There's gonna be like 2.5 years, 3 years, 4.5 years, 4 years, something like that. That's the 4 years you have to go in school to learn that particular skill set. So why you think you're gonna be tomorrow millionaire to learn trading? Impossible. It takes years, and you have to learn it yourself. Same thing with the actual school. You think your teacher know what he's telling you? No, you have to understand one thing. He's working with the system. It's very simple. He's doing every single day work. He's working there. He get paid. And most information that person is talking about is just the words, pretty words, the great deal, the book. He's talking about books and books and books and books. Nobody is talking about the wisdoms, the truth in this world, the journeys, the actual meaningful things. That's why you have to do everything on your own. Go the journeys, read that, do that, look in that, write down, and then you have a bunch of questions, and then you're going in the journey. Found a mentor, found a guru, go listen someone's, and found answers. And then again, you have more questions, more answer, more questions, more deeper, and do. It's important. Then you're gonna master the trading, then you have the tool, then you have the freedom to go and make your life journey. Let's say right now, 3 years later, you're ready to go. You have the skill set of something what no one can take. No one can take the skill set. It's you. It's 100% you. That's who you are. You are the warrior, and warrior needs the warrior body. Disciplined, not give up, and full of self-motivation. Healthy. Come on. If this is not motivation, I think you are in the wrong place. Anyway, I'm gonna finish right now, and I'm gonna see you every single one in tomorrow video. Ciao.